Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Weed is killing black men financially. Okay? Period. This is a video I see it's no sound, but y'all get the point. So I just posted a video on my reel just now, and it shows a guy who's spending $500 a day on weed. Okay, I know y'all can't hear it. But y'all see it right there. I know y'all can't hear it, but y'all saw it right there. The dude's spending $500 a day on weed. And he's bragging about it. But then you have people that say, yo, your prices are expensive. No. You have a weed habit that's out of control. Let me write this again so y'all understand. This is what I want to say. $300 a week on weed is what black men spend on average. In the comments, you prove me right or prove me wrong. What do you spend on weed? Let's get to it, man. Because this is killing us, man. This is killing our capital. This is killing our money. This is ridiculous. Somebody says that's statistically accurate. Absolutely. Because I talk to black men every single day. Murder Gang just says, shit, I was spending at least $700 a week, but now $200 a week is good it'll do me good. So if I'm lying, do you understand? $300 a week is over $1,000. That's an addiction. That's not even a habit. That's an addiction. If you're spending more than $50 a week on weed, $100 a week, I give you $100, you, sir, ma'am, have an addiction. This is why people hopping off the live. It's because people can't handle what I'm saying. The dude said he spends $500 a day, man. That's $15,000. So he's spending over $100,000 every year on weed. He needs another alternative to the stress that he has. He's going to have to figure out another avenue so he won't be as stressed out. Something in his life is causing him an immense stress that he has to figure out what that is so he can actually use his money and invest it to himself, because all he's doing is just burning his money. So the fact that he's spending this much money, the fact that most of you guys are spending over $100 a week on weed, Is why you can't. Why are you? Why it is why you're still in the same financial position that you have always been. Because you continue to spend your money smoking weed all week, all day. This is why you guys are in the same financial position that you've always been. So you got to find out what is causing me all of this damn stress that I'm itching and scratching and scraping to smoke. You guys got an addiction, bro. You got to come to the realization that you are a weed addict. See, people are not, because just because marijuana is not a drug, and anything can be an addiction, bro. Drinking can be an addiction. Food can be an addiction. Sex can be an addiction, bro. Just because marijuana, weed is not a quote unquote drug, anything could be a drug. Anything could be turned into an addict. They have people who are addicted to video games. Gambling can be an addiction. So all like dude said he's a weed head. Hey, do your thing. All I'm saying is, what's more important, being a weed head or being financially free? Having 100,000 in the bank account, having $1 million in the bank account, or being a weed head. Which one is more important? Which one is more important, being a weed head or having money in the bank? Major said you sound like a hater and like you need to smoke. This is the thing, bro. Why would I hate on people who smoke weed? I'm wearing a green shirt. You want to be you want to be financially free and have green in the bank, or you want to just smoke it all day?
Shit, you can't
What's
even
up?
see my ass for real, for real. What's going on, G?
What you want to add to the conversation?
Man, I just want to like speak on behalf of like all my weed smokers. So I understand like where you coming from on that. Like if you spend the hellas on it because it fuck around, do fuck up your finances type shit. But you know what I'm saying? Some people don't even spend that much and they still got enough to invest in their music career. They just don't be, you know what I'm saying, thinking about the shit or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Other stuff happens to why some people don't be having enough money for marketing and stuff as well. But that do play a part though. I didn't straight seen niggas like real life straight like lose a lot because they couldn't stop buying and shit. Like the fuck you steady buying weed for if you're not investing in it?
I was waiting on that comment. I don't think it's just black men. I'm talking to black men. If you're not a black man, I don't really care. Right at this particular point in this conversation, I was waiting. I'm like, somebody gonna be like, it's not just black men. No shit.
I'm
That's
crying.
that's obvious. That's obvious. But I'm talking to black men. Is that a problem?
So do I think it's a problem?
I'm talking to the commenter.
Uh, Type shit.
I can't talk to black men. You can't do that. Fuck out of here. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
Man, I was just listening to y'all conversation, man. Y'all ain't lying. I be spending buku money on weed and be
He
looking where the
lighting up
fuck
right
my
now.
money at, man.
He lighting up
You
right
know,
now.
I sure am. But I got this shit for free though. I ain't pay for
man,
weed.
I ain't lying. I be spending buku money on weed, so I need to stop that shit though.
Let me ask you this, bro. For the people who wondering why I made this post, there's a rapper who said that he's not gonna kick his 500 a day habit to get a Lamborghini. He spends $500 a day on weed. That's $15,000 a month.
Some people
That's
really
damn
care
near
Man,
about
hell
weed
no,
that
he
much.
tripping. I
that's
would have got that
that's damn
Lamborghini.
near
Fuck weed.
that's damn near $200,000, bro, a year on weed.
Man, look here. I would have got that Lamborghini. Fuck the weed.
Oh God.
So,
He
bro,
tripping. Like, he got
Oh
a real
God.
addiction. He need weed. I don't need weed. Weed need me, goddamn.
For real. And all these damn plugs.
You gotta
too.
be a stupid motherfucker to say some stupid ass shit like that. You would rather spend your weed than get your Lamborghini. Oh yeah, you gonna be a broke ass bum.
but let me ask you
Cause
this: How much have you?
that's just all in priorities for real though. That's just
So
being
how
nigga
much have you spent?
priorities and shit.
How much have you spent a week on weed? Be honest.
Man, damn. Oh. I say about 2 bands.
Two
For
bands.
how many weeks?
Was you investing in it or was that
How
just
many?
yours?
How many weeks?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. The most of my weed was mine, but for a week, me buying for somebody else, yeah, about you put 2 weeks to combine together, about 2 bands.
Type
How
shit.
long you do that? How long you do that for?
Man, I start that shit. I grow my own shit.
No, I said how long did you do that?
Oh shit. About 2 solid months. Every week I got paid every week. Go get about a HP, half, pound, shit, whatever I want.
Okay, let me ask you this question. Why is nobody talking about what I'm talking about right now?
What, like, about
What you
the
mean?
fact that it's killing us financially?
Yes.
I mean, shit, you ain't lying though, but you gotta understand though, there's been a hustle for like since we've been invented. Goddamn, niggas,
Yeah.
people. First of all, the streets have, various drugs that plays throughout its environments. Like people had to make money when, certain people couldn't get jobs and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So they fuck around spending that shit. Some people smoke 300 a week. Some people probably spend way more than that. And you know what I'm saying? They about don't even smoke all that shit.
Well, the point that I'm making is why is nobody talking about it? Somebody
How
say
about
financial
still? Because
literacy.
it's over promoted. I mean, I don't think the shit gonna
Yeah.
stop. Before somebody talk about why it's killing us, they'll still promote the hell out of it and give you their
We ain't
strain.
trying to jokes, man. We talking about something serious, man. We ain't trying to jokes. That's why I ain't telling add you, bro. This ain't no joking matter, man. You
Shit,
talking about something
I ain't
serious.
even joking.
No,
I'm
I ain't
being
talking about you,
dead
bro. I'm talking about in
ass.
the comments, bro.
Oh,
I'm talking
So
about
let
in
me
the comments, bro. I'm talking
so
about
let
in
me
I
the
so
don't
let
see
me
how a person can claim they addicted
so,
to weed.
so let me say this, right? So the thing. When I talk to, because mostly I talk to black men,
Right.
so I'm
Yeah.
qualified to say what I'm talking about. Most black men say they can't afford it because they can't afford my services, but not just my services. Anything that's positive in the aspect of investing into their self, it always come to I got bills. It never goes to I want to have a bullshit budget and have
Mm-hmm.
an investor budget. See, the thing about black men that I've noticed,
Yeah.
black men are not honest about their financial status when it's about doing real business. See, what happens
Yeah.
is they say, I got
Ain't
bills,
lying.
bro. I got kids, bro.
You
When
ain't
the
lying.
real actuality is you want a bullshit budget. What is a bullshit budget? A trick budget,
Right.
a drink budget,
Right.
a weed budget,
You know it.
a strip club budget.
It all
If
go
if
hand in
if
hand.
if, if that money has to come out of that budget, they can't afford it. It ain't got nothing to do with bills. It ain't got
Mm-hmm.
nothing to do with a car note. The bullshit budget is where the real budget is. The clothes budget, the shoes budget, the jewelry budget. Oh, and did I mention the tricking budget? The
Yeah.
hair and the
Yeah.
So
nails
that's all a
budget.
part of the bullshit budget.
That's the bullshit budget.
It really is, bro. He kind of speaking facts though, man.
It ain't even.
He
It
hit it
ain't.
on the top of the head, bro.
It ain't even. It ain't even a kinda. I'm one of the most qualified people to know where black men spend their money because I've been doing it. I've been talking to black men every day since 2013 in the hundreds. So one day I'm gonna do an expose on what's really going on in the actual community, in the aspect of why we're really where we're at. Because if a person doesn't even understand that their budget incorporates the bullshit budget, they never gonna unlock their mind to actually really understand where their money is really going. Because they don't even look
Yeah.
at that as an expense. They
Yeah,
look at
because
that
it's through
as
habit.
that's
It's
just
through
something that
habit.
you do, as in a habit. When on actuality, that is poor money management at its core. If you don't look at every dollar you spend, let's say a person say, well, shit, bro, I just go out to eat. You know what I'm saying? I just go out to eat. That's just what I do. You don't even factor that
Yeah.
in your budget, because now that is a spending habit that you have basically molded your life around a certain type of lifestyle and a certain type of way you spend your money. So when something new is introduced to that situation, whereas either my prices or anything positive, it's not just me, anything positive that anybody has to spend their money on to invest into their business, it's a pain aspect to it. Because what is the pain aspect? The pain aspect is I can't go to the strip club this week. It ain't got
Yeah.
shit to do with bills. Let's keep it 100,000%. It has nothing to do with bills. Because what do most black men do when it comes to their money? They
I
will
get paid.
sacrifice. They will sacrifice a bill for the bullshit budget. They will
Man.
get. They will go. They will be late on rent for a girl that they want to get with.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
too. I've seen
definitely
a lot
seen
of
some
niggas
shit
do
like
that.
that happen. I definitely seen something like that happen
And
on
then
God.
circle back.
Yeah, I
And
done
then
seen
circle.
that a lot.
And then circle back. And circle back and ask you to borrow money so they can pay their rent, but their rent money went to the
Hell
trick.
no.
Went to the tricking.
My nigga, you just had it yesterday. Why you asking me, man?
So if we're gonna keep it 100,000% honest, the bullshit budget is king. The bills is down
My
here,
opinion on that, I ain't
and the
never
investing into
personally.
yourself is right here. Now, where does the
Yeah.
kids fall into this? The kids have to do with. I'm gonna be controversial real quick. Most people
Yeah.
say bills is right here, and kids is about equal, right? I'm probably going. People not gonna like what I'm about to say. Not all black men, but at least 50% deal with their children so they can get some from the baby mama and keep her satisfied and happy, bro.
And it shouldn't even be like that shit. If you ain't happy, why you in it?
Facts. True.
So
That's
what
true
does that
facts.
mean? What does that mean? We have the bullshit budget up here. We got
Mm-hmm.
the bills right here. Okay? We got the kids right here. The kids is underneath the bills, bro. The bullshit budget gotta be number one. Then we got the bills. Then we got the kids. Then we got the investing into yourself. That is the hierarchy of black men spending their money in America. Why is that? It's
I
because
know why. I know why. I really
why is
know
that?
why. So think about this. You do know. So like the thing with dudes and weed compared to like getting their goals and shit together,
Yeah.
weed provides them a quicker like a dopamine effect. You know the dopamine effect, how it just triggers in
Yep.
your brain and shit. It provides a quicker dopamine response and shit. Compared to when you chasing your goals, some shit, that some days you win, some days you lose, but you still live and give and do that shit again.
Yeah.
So
Some people, you know what I'm saying?
I gotta hop off the live real quick, but I'm gonna end y'all with this message. I might come back on tomorrow or something like that. But I'm gonna end y'all with this. By the way, go to my YouTube channel. This is where I upload my Instagram lives. If y'all miss them, go to my
Yeah.
YouTube, Mike Check Global, and you'll see all the lives that I put up there. I'm starting to put them up there every week. This is the last. I'm gonna end y'all with this. If I don't remember my train of thought. Oh, look up dopamine fasting or dopamine restrictions or restricting the dopamine. Meaning, I forget the name of it, but it's called dopamine something. But basically, whatever gives you a dopamine high, you need to basically fast from that so you can actually focus on something more positive. So when you said that it don't give you a dopamine high to do hard work, that's because there's a dopamine addiction there. So what you
Yeah.
need to do, or what not you, but just black men
Yeah.
particularly need to do, is to purposely and forcefully go against shit that make you feel good. That's and there's multiple things. That's weed, that's food, and that's sex. Those three things right there, gambling, because that's definitely a dopamine high. Gambling is definitely up there.
Yeah,
So
motherfuckers can't stay off
anything
them
that give you
shit.
a high that don't put money in your pocket, you need to shift that dopamine to where when you making money, you get a dopamine hit on that shit.
Yeah.
Or when you working out, you get a dopamine hit on that. That's something that's gonna compound and make you better. But when it's weed or sex or gambling or anything like that, that dopamine high, y'all know what it's like after you did what you did or bust a nut or whatever the case may be. It's back to the bullshit. It don't
Yeah,
really help you though. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
temporary.
It's
Yeah.
temporary. So that's my message to y'all, man. I'm gonna upload this video on YouTube. Make sure y'all subscribe. And
Nah, I
those who
bet.
didn't watch the whole thing, make sure y'all come in and I'm gonna go live later on. Subscribe to the YouTube. Peace.
I bet.
They
All right.
less.